This whole video is going to be, say, the next 10 to 14 days, doing like a quick little mini cut because bulking season is soon coming, and right now I'm carrying a little bit more weight than I should be. So I thought, why not just kind of do a mini cut rather than starting from a higher point? Because I want to do like a nice lean bulk, and it's better to start off from a leaner position than what I am right now. So what I'm going to do first off is weigh myself to see what I'm looking like. I'm going to estimate around 167 pounds. Alright people, the moment of truth. Like my physique, I don't think it looks terrible. I just know I'm a bit doughy. A little bit heavier than I thought. Here we go people, and that's what I'm looking at. Like an idiot, I almost forgot to actually show you guys the date. January 2nd is the current date. Right, later on that day, which is today, I also just came back from Lidl to buy some food shopping, just to kind of get myself back on track. Main thing I guess I gotta show you guys, just my starting point. Thankfully, even though I'm a bit heavier on the scale, visually I don't think I look terrible, which is a good thing. I just want to drop down some of my kind of stubborn areas quickly. So this is what I'm looking at right now, 168 pounds. My aim is to probably drop down to 161, I'd really be happy. Anyways, here's what I got. Lean turkey mince has always been one of my favorites over the last how many months. And next up, pineapple from the micro. Got myself some milk because I'm probably gonna have some bran flakes at some point today. Nothing better than getting some good fiber in. So when you want to flush out your system, drinking a lot more water and bran flakes is a really good thing to do. Keep your fiber high. Water helps get rid of like water weight you're probably carrying because it makes you go to the bathroom a lot. Piss it out through urine, obviously. And bran flakes does it the old-fashioned way. Next up, this is a throwback meal. Old school subscribers will know what I'm gonna make. I got my pita breads, my tomato puree, and I got some cheese. So needless to say, I'm gonna be making my homemade kind of pita bread. So don't think that when you're cutting down you have to get rid of all the foods you love. You can still have them, but it's healthy if you probably make them yourself from scratch. And this homemade pizza recipe is really quick. It doesn't take longer than say 10 minutes. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, search my channel. There's a whole video on it as well to search how to make pizzas. Right people, we're about to hit the gym. It is 7:30, but it's pitch black because it's English winter, which is sucky, and my phone's going off. I'm almost certain that my boy Sean, who I'm training with, is belling me to tell me that I'm taking the piss. Alright peeps, now it's time for cardio. Right people, time to go home. Right people, cardio is done. I did 250 calories, which is about roughly 20 minutes, about 20 minutes. Morning people, it's another day. It's the very next day actually. And what we're about to do is probably have breakfast. I don't know what to put you guys down. I'm thinking for breakfast what I'm gonna have is an old school kind of thing I used to always have, which is about half a packet of turkey mince, around 225 grams. And normally I'd have it with one whole egg and some egg whites. But I ran out of the egg whites that I get from MuscleFoodUK, and I really do not feel like taking the time to separate the eggs. In my head, when you separate eggs and do the egg whites that way, I always feel like I'm wasting money because there's eggs that I'm just throwing away. So I'm just gonna have 3 whole eggs. And these will be today's seasonings: all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of barbecue seasoning, and at the very end, when the eggs is done, we put in the peri-peri sauce. So what I'm gonna do is wait for that to cook so I can eat my next meal, and I'm probably gonna go maybe food shopping today or tomorrow and kind of just get some more stuff that I need, some essentials like just snacks like rice cakes, things to have in my peanut butter, things like that. And one thing that's gonna happen today as well, I think, I'm gonna show you guys. We have almost reached 15,000 subscribers. It's been a very long time, but we are getting close, so hopefully I'll catch it. Alright, so chopped up half a pineapple right here, and I'm gonna have it with some clear honey. Alright, next up is my famous pizza, the homemade pizza. It's really cheap. So basically all I'm using this time is just like some affordable white buns. So I've got 3 here, so we're gonna make 3 slices of pizza. Then all you have to do obviously is just kind of smush it into the bread and then add the cheese. And voila, that is basically it. Each one of these little pizza slices is roughly about 260 calories each. So all I've got to do is just put it in the oven to toast, roughly about 8 to 10 minutes, if that. Right, now we got like 6 minutes later. Boom, and they're all ready. And they're nice and crunchy. Morning people, it is 8:20 on the 4th of January. I feel a little bit unwell today, got a sore throat, but whatever. I'm going to do a check-in with my weigh-in, see where I'm at. Alright, and that is the weigh-in, which isn't too shabby to be honest. I didn't go to gym yesterday because I just felt a little bit unwell. Your boy's been doing intermittent fasting today at work. So my first meal I'm going to break, and it's basically what I like breaking my meal with at the moment. And it's the pizza things I showed you, I think yesterday, but I've stepped it up a bit because I mentioned to you, you can add your own toppings. So what I've done is use 2 whole wheat pittas instead of the small little buns this time. It's a bit more calories, but in whole wheat pittas you get a lot more nutrients than you do with the just plain bun slice I used last time. And then I'm going to have some mincemeat, hasn't finished cooking, that I'm going to put on top of the pizza when it's done. So it's going to be like a mincemeat, it's turkey mincemeat by the way. So turkey mincemeat on the pizzas, and it's going to be a really, really tasty meal. Alright, now let's have a look at this. I've put the mincemeat on while we're waiting. Yeah, 2 mincemeat, lovely low calorie pizzas, homemade, low calorie, killing it. And then I've got some mincemeat I'm also going to like just have on the side. So yeah, I'm going to eat this meal right now. See you guys after I eat. Another day. Wait time. Alright, snooze. The amount of times I snooze my alarm is ridiculous. Anyways people, we're on the way to work right now. I've only got a half day today, so I'm gonna go to work and then I'm probably gonna go food shopping, just kinda get some stuff that's gonna help me along like this little cutting period. So just some little kind of snacks I can have that won't send me off the edge. Alright guys, I have now just finished work. I had a half day today, but normally I work 9 to 5, which a lot of you may know, office jobs are so detrimental to fitness and making gains, purely because you're usually sitting in one spot for like 9 hours. So for those of you that have the same pain as me, I feel you. Yes, it is a struggle, and you do have to work a little bit harder than people that have like jobs which allow them to move around, because their activity level is going to be way higher than yours. Because when you're sitting in one spot all day, you're basically doing nothing. Your body's just in full-on stationary mode. You might as well be sleeping. Right now people, all I'm doing is looking for some rice cakes because I've got enough stuff. So some rice cakes and I think that'll be it. Honey, I'm home. Alright, this is what I've got. Alright, so what we've got here is 2 bags of super tart fries. I usually have half a bag per serving. As the days, so this will last me like 4 days. There's not really much in a packet, so I normally have half a bag per serving. Got myself some strawberries. Got myself 2 packs of vegetables and some crunchy bean sprouts. Purely because I'm probably going to make a stir fry tomorrow. I haven't made a stir fry in a while, and the good thing about having these veggies is that it adds volume. When it comes to like cutting down and appetite suppression, what you need to do is fill your foods with things that are really low calories. This whole bag is 140 calories. So imagine this whole bag is going to fill you up. Also, I'm sorry if that sounded a bit funny for a bit. The mic was turned the other way around. That's the only problem about having these type of cameras. When you have an external mic, if the mic's not facing you, it sounds a bit odd. Anyway, I got myself 15 huevos. Some lightly salted rice cakes, purely because these are going to be going to have with my peanut butter from my protein. Then I've also got some popcorn, because popcorn in moderation is not bad. Each packet of those little small packets of popcorn is only 50 calories. 50 calories is nothing. Got myself some unsweetened almond milk to have in my cereal. Oh, morning YouTube. Now we're about to weigh in for the next day. I'm almost certain that it's probably going to be a bit heavier because yesterday I didn't have my last meal till 1 a.m. in the morning. Purely because I went to the gym and I didn't get back from the gym until midnight. Alright, the moment of truth. With that being said, don't thoroughly be always focused on the scales. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to show you. Alright, that was a little bit of a shock. I didn't expect to have dropped that much. I think yesterday was 166.8. So yeah, that's like a 1.8 pound drop. It's got to be the extra cardio it did. I ended up being on the stepper yesterday for an extra about 150 calories. So in the end I ended up burning roughly almost 450 calories because it was just a YouTube video that I really wanted to watch, and there was 2 of them. So I ended up staying and doing them both. Do things when you want me to, like control. Alright, I think I'm looking, but I've compared the videos, I can't really tell to be honest. Too close to it. and then tell them I'm sorry. Alright peeps, what we're going to do right now is have a little bit of a fruit medley. So I got pineapples, even though I do have the fruit. I was out and about today and I just didn't feel like coming home and have to chop the pineapple up. Yes, I was very lazy. But yeah, so we have pineapples, oh shit, and some strawberries. Alright pipes, alright peeps, it's another day. So what I'm going to make right now is some chicken thigh pieces. They're already skinless, so they've already got the skin off. I always say, those of you that have chicken pieces, not like chicken breast fillets, always skin off the skin, off the meat, because it's just unnecessary fat that you have and you don't need it. Once you season it, when you take the skin off, it still tastes great anyway. Okay, I ended up deciding to get some BCAAs when I'm doing my cardio. Just because, yeah, I ran out of BCAAs that I liked, so I thought let me try out this one. This is the strawberry kiwi flavour, so I'll try to keep you updated, see if I like it. Alright, and here is the stuff I got. A whole stack of egg whites, because I always like having at least a good portion of egg whites, because it's easy protein to get in your meals. Eggs don't fill you up too much, so it's quite easy to eat quite like that, so I can hit my protein goals pretty easy. I made sure to try and buy quite a bit of portions of like high protein kind of snacks, purely because when I'm in like a cutting mode, even if it's just like a mini cut, sometimes I may have the odd craving, so I'd rather like fill it with something that has like a little bit of high protein in it, so it's not totally terrible, than like obviously buying like chocolate bars and cookies, stuff like that. Right peeps, it is actually Jesus, it's currently 1 AM in the morning, or 1:30 AM, so I'm about to go to bed. But before I do that, I want to give you like a quick little night physique to see what, to show you guys what I look like at night. Okay, I don't think I've actually ever specifically shown how I go to bed, like the physique I look like when I go to bed. So this is what it's kind of looking like. Tonight it says that I am 166.8. which means tomorrow I'll probably be waking up at probably 165 pounds. But we will soon see. Alright people, it is, the date is Friday the 12th. And as I said, my prediction for the weigh-in today is probably 150 something pounds, based on 165 pounds. And it looks like I was correct. Yo, this is about to be hella random for you guys, but I want to share this experience with you because it's the first time that happened to me. I just cracked one egg and the bitch had twins. Double yolked egg. And yeah, I'm about to go to the gym. There you go, that's the movement. Basically chicken dance. That's how you do it. Alright, it's the moment of truth. Wish me luck people. Right now I'm back to my last session. So today's the 16th, so I'm going to do my last training. And then tomorrow morning, which is going to be the 17th, I'm going to do like my physique kind of update and stuff like that. So boy, been like a hectic kind of 14 days. The weird thing is though, I meant to actually, like I planned to train basically 6 days a week for the 2 weeks, but I got ill and stuff like that. So in total over the last 14 days, I've probably only trained 11 days and done cardio 6 of the days, which is a lot less than I wanted to do. But I still believe that my physique has made a nice difference. Tomorrow I'll show you guys the videos and I'll put them side by side. But right now I'm about to kill a session, and I'm not bringing you guys because I want to make sure that I maximize my session to the max. I want to do my cardio, my gym training. I don't want to focus on vlogging and getting angles and whatnot. Morning people, welcome to the last official day. Let's go check that weight. I'm not that thoroughly like focused on the weight as it's my actual physique on screen and in person I'm actually caring about, but the weight is a good way to kind of slightly indicate, but always go by the mirror the most. Let's go. Oh shit, almost fell over. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, and that is it. Right people, so now is the moment of truth if we can gauge the physique. In terms of the weight on the scale, I'm around I think 5 pounds less. But as I said, scales isn't like the #1 factor. It's more if I actually look better, if I feel more trim. In terms of feeling better, I feel better like in the gym. I feel more active. I don't feel loss of breath as much as I was when I was a little bit heavier. That post-Christmas kind of sludge. But yeah, here is the physique. So yeah, it's quick 14 days. One thing that I will say is I definitely could have like trained a lot harder and stuff like that, because in these 14 days I probably only went to the gym around 10 times, and then only about 7 of those times, 6 or 7, did actually do my cardio and stuff and everything on point. And it's purely because I got unwell some of the time, and yeah, when I was unwell I just didn't really feel like training and stuff like that. But overall I'm happy with how I'm looking. I feel like I'm alright enough to start my lean bulk. My aim was initially just to get into the low 160s, which I did, which is 163. I would have preferred like maybe 160 or 161. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to carry on trying to get more leaner than what I am now, because it's not like it's a crazy amount of bulge, which means that I can start my lean bulk whenever I feel like it now, which really from tomorrow onwards. So if anything, I'm happy that I can start eating more, try and grow more, try and get more gains in. So the channel's definitely going to have some more bulking videos, because I haven't really dropped any in like a year. So anyways, I'm going to put the pictures side by side so we can kind of compare and see if I actually made some results. If you compare the videos side by side, I'm pretty sure you can probably see that my waist is a little bit more trimmer, and overall I feel like I look a bit more leaner overall, which is the main aim. It is only like 5 pounds difference, but in 2 weeks I'm happy with that. And the main thing was visually, like I always say to people, don't get too hung up on the scale. It's a nice thing just to kind of weekly see a number, but if the number doesn't change, what you need to make sure you really focus on the most is the actual visuals. Do you look better in the mirror? And thankfully I do look better, so this was kind of a success in my eyes. So now I'm looking forward to start lean bulking, gaining some size, and just getting wham.
Gotta keep it steady on the road, just watch.
Alright, before I disappear, let me hit you with the quick stats. What I did around this time, I said within the 14 days, probably around 6 or 7 days of cardio. Each cardio session, I usually aim for the minimum of 200 calories. Some days I hit 200, some days I hit 300. In terms of calories, stuff like that, I was probably aiming for around 2,000 to 2,100. In terms of training now, I was doing like my regular sort of split, doing a push-pull legs kind of variation, and that's the main routine I've really loved over the years. Sometimes, like last time I did like a proper cut, I did like a push-pull legs upper lower. That was my routine. This time around, I just did straight push-pull legs. I was going to the gym maybe on like when I wasn't ill, I was going like as much as I can. Intensity, the time I was in the gym, I would say between an hour to an hour and 30. It depended if I was doing cardio. If I was doing cardio, sometimes it was 2 hours, sometimes it was an hour and a half minimum. Because cardio, usually I do the stepper machine. It's my favourite form of cardio. I feel like it works you a lot harder than it does with cross training and stuff like that. Another good cardio machine is the bicycle or the rowing machine, just to let you guys know. But overall, really, this is like a quick little thing. If I wanted to go super intense, I could have easily just carried on and did it a lot more strict and aimed to definitely hit like a low 160s or even 150s, like high 150s. But I'm happy with how I am now. So now be prepared for the bulking videos, they are coming. But as I have hit 15,000 subscribers, I will maybe do something kind of like a funny challenge or a fun challenge sometime soon, who knows. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe this video, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. And also, my official training guide should be live now, so click the link down below. Feel free to purchase it, it's really cheap, and there's also other things you can look on there anyway. But anyway, check it out, fitnesswithtj.co.uk. Peace, stay getting game.